Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my eyebrow routine. I get so many questions on how I do my eyebrows, and it has taken me quite some time to achieve the eyebrow that I'm liking currently. I probably will be changing it up in the future, but this is just what I'm doing and what I'm loving for my eyebrows at the moment. So I hope you guys really enjoy, because I know a lot of you have been waiting for this video and wanting to know how I do my eyebrows. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy it, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know what you guys think about this eyebrow routine. This is kind of a more bold eyebrow, so if you don't like the bold eyebrow, I can definitely do another tutorial on a more natural looking eyebrow for if you don't totally wear a lot of eyeshadow and stuff, because this eyebrow looks good when you have a lot of eyeshadow going on and a lot of face makeup, because it just brings your whole face back together if you have your eyebrows filled in. That way they can stand out along with all your other rest of your makeup. If you guys want to see how I got this eyebrow and how I do my eyebrow routine, then please keep watching. So I have no eyebrows on whatsoever. My eyebrows are completely bare and naked. This is what my eyebrows look without any filling in, and they look weird to me when I have my makeup done and my face done and no eyebrows. So I always like to do my eyebrows when I do a full face of makeup, and this is basically how I do my eyebrows on a day-to-day basis where I'm wearing my full face. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull my bangs back, that way you guys can see my eyebrows and get my hair out of my face. So again, this is what my eyebrows look without no brow products on them. So the first thing I like to do is get a spoolie, and this is just a basic one that came in a set of brushes that I have, and I just like to brush my hairs. That way I can tell where my hairs are and where they stop. My eyebrows, usually this eyebrow goes this way all the way, this eyebrow goes up, and then it goes this way. It's really weird. I've tried to fix it to where they're both even and both the same, but it just doesn't work out for me. So I just decided just to leave them, not mess with them, and let them try to grow. I did over pluck a lot, and my eyebrows are somewhat growing back. So I just do that. I'm done brushing them through. I go ahead and take my Maybelline Eye Studio in brown. It just looks like this, the little brown gel eyeliner. I know this is an eyeliner, but I really like the way it looks on my eyebrows. And I'm just gonna take a small this is a small angled brush from e.l.f. I got it for like $3 at Walmart, or $1 at Walmart, and I really like it because it's nice and small and thin. So I would just go in the pot right here and take some, and then I like clean it off on the sides like that, just so it can get some of the product off. And I also like to like push on it and then push on it, that way it's just like small and really sharp. It's gonna get really sharp that it's nice and thin. So then what I do is I start right here at the front, and you want to do this with a really light hand, because you don't want to just press it all on and be all harsh. So I'm gonna take it and barely touch it and just outline the front, go back all the way, and then I will just go ahead and take the rest that's on here and do the same thing for this eyebrow underneath. Oh, and you want to make sure the brush is like this instead of like this. So I just take it and go all the way back, just like that. And then if you still have a little bit left on your brush, then you can go ahead and do the top, but I didn't really have any. So then I'm gonna go on the top and do the same thing, but I don't start all the way in the middle right here. I start where my eyebrows are kind of more sparse right here. So I just line the top exactly how I did the bottom. Do the same thing with this eyebrow. After you're done with that, I know it looks really funny, and you're going to take a different angled brow brush. I usually take this one This is by far my favorite one because it has a spoolie on one end and the other one on this end. And don't use the same brush that you used for the gel, because then it's just going to clunk all together and it's going to make your eyebrows look really weird. Just brush through them again. That way your eyebrow hairs are back in place if they got a little messed up. So then I'm going to take my NYX Brow Cake Powder. I got this at Target, I want to say like last summer, and I use it every single day and it already hit pan. Now I'm about to hit pan on the lighter shade, but I will just take the darker shade right here and dip it in there, and then I tap off the excess, that way it's not so harsh. And I start from the back of my eyebrow or the tail, and I just fill this in the darkest. And I kind of do this a little bit messy just because I'm going to go back in with concealer and clean it up. Same thing with this brow. I try to go right where my hairs are. I don't like to go above it, because then you can really see where the powder's on your skin, and I just find that that makes it look not natural and it starts to look fake. So try to get right where your hairs are, and then they should look something like this. After that, I go ahead and take no additional product on the same brush, and I will take this lighter shade, or sometimes I don't even take that. I can just, where this product is right here, where the gel is, I'm just not going to do that, just so I can show you guys. And I just kind of wiggle it and go up, and then I will turn my brush like this instead of like this, and just move it. That way it makes this front part square, because I really like a squared eyebrow. I don't like the way a round eyebrow looks. I just think it looks really funny. So I would just kind of move it side to side like that. And it's okay if it gets a little bit messy, because like I said, we're going to clean it up. And then I'm just going to do the same thing with this eyebrow. And as you can see, it just fades. I also really like squaring it off, just because this eyebrow, the hairs go up and it looks square, and this one just goes round. So I like to try to make them look even as much as I can. If you want, you could just leave your eyebrows like this, but I normally like to go in and clean them up just so it can look more nicer and more precise. I really like doing that. I never go just like this without my cleaning them up, unless I'm just going for a easy no makeup day, but I won't even put this much product. I usually will just go in with a little bit of powder and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and take my NYX, what is this called? Push Up Brow for your eyebrows. And one side is the eye pencil side, and then this part is the highlighting concealing stick thing. I never use this side just because the product is so hard. I find that it's hard to get on my eyebrows, so I only use this part. And I guess if you wanted to, you could use this side, but I don't. I never really use pencil, just because I like using powder better. So I'm going to go in with this side and make sure it's really sharp, because you want to make sure it gets really in there. So I just line it right here, just a straight line. That way when we clean it up, it's going to give you that square again. And I go underneath and then on top. And just make sure you go right where your hairs are. Line it up like that. And then the same thing for this eyebrow. Then I'm going to go in with a, what is this? A airbrush shadow. I don't know what this is. It like rubbed off because I've had this brush for so long, but it came in a Sephora eyeshadow brush set. So I really like this because it blends out this concealer really well, since this is kind of a thicker concealer slash highlighter. So this blends it out really nicely. You want something fluffy, that way it does that. So I'm just going to go lightly and just clean it up. And then when I get right here, I just turn my brush and sweep it and then blend it out. And then the same thing right here. And then you just want to make sure you blend it out really well, because you don't want your eyebrows to have this highlighting part and it's not blended. So you just want to make sure you clean it up really well, like that. Same thing for this eyebrow. Okay, so after that you're pretty much set. The thing I like to do is set my eyebrows the way it looks a little bit more like I have naturally perfect eyebrows and you can't see the powder. So I will go in with either this Milani brow gel. This is a clear gel if I like how dark my eyebrows are, and if I still see some sparse areas I will go in with the Benefit Gimme Brow, and this is in the darkest shade I believe. I'm not too sure, but I will just go in, clean it off like this, like a mascara, and just go over my eyebrows really lightly. And I really like because this presses down your hairs, so that way you can't see where your hair is and where the product is. And as you guys can see right here, my hairs tend to go down for some reason, so I like to brush them back up. That way they stay and they cover the powder, just so it looks more real, like you have real hairs. Like that. And then I will go back in with this just to really make them stay. And that is basically how I do my eyebrows. Okay, so that is basically it, and that is how I do my eyebrows. And I hope you guys really enjoyed. Don't forget to comment and like this video so I know you guys are enjoying my videos. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see, because I'm always curious about which other videos you guys want to see. I am going to be doing a curling hair video on Thursday, so make sure to look out for that because that will be coming soon. I'm going to film it soon, so that will definitely be up Thursday. And yeah, don't forget to follow all my social media as well, and I will see you guys in my next video on Thursday. Bye.